After a bit of a surprising win from LDLC 16-11 on Cobblestone, we're moving
mouthful
to
there,
Inferno.
yeah. Surprising, wasn't it?
Valentine's Day again, mouthfuls full always anyway. Oh, that's a horrible joke, Jesus Christ. Inferno second map. We were just talking off camera and
anyway,
we have no idea what's going to happen.
Yeah, 16-11, going to this next map as well, Inferno. I mean, LDLC surprising us on one of Space Soldier's best maps. I mean, especially the 61 earlier as well. Don't look at me like that. The 61 earlier as well versus Heroic. So coming into this matchup as well, LDLC claimed the victory. First map win so far in Pro League, and obviously if they had started 0-6 here at the start of the first 2 days of Pro League,
it'd be hard to come back from.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, your goal is avoiding relegation, let alone trying to make top 6.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. Actually, 0-6, I don't think you can even make top 6.
I think it's like 9-9 made it or something. Like, like 10.
Still,
10,
you'd have
9.
to. Yeah, but then they're losing. They're 0-6 versus Go and Space Soldiers. And they've got to start to beat like FaZe, Fnatic,
G2,
Hellraisers. Yeah, good luck. A difficult situation for LDLC to be in, but luckily they made the best out of a bad situation with taking the first map. If they could take this second map, they would be poised for potentially a bit of a resurgence in the next few days of Pro League, of course. But I mean, without this, they're still going to be, you know, 1-5 is still not a good scoreline to sit at.
Oh, of course. I mean, what are they at now? 1-4. If they can get if they can get 2-4, then they can bounce back from that. But actually, I remember that was the start Big had, and obviously Big got auto-relegated.
Yeah.
So
14.
I remember it was like Big versus Hellraisers, Big versus Godsend as well. They lost, and they had like a random one-map victory versus one of the teams. I think it was like a Mouse Sports or something.
Okay. What?
Okay, cool, man.
Okay. Cool. No, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Bro.
I didn't follow Big. I didn't follow Big.
No, but what I'm saying is, it's the exact same story arc in a sense that 2-4 or a 1-5. You know, you start off slow versus these lesser teams like a Mouse Sports or whatever, and yeah, it doesn't bode too well later on.
No, not at all. And again, I really don't. I'm not even going to give a prediction this map because you know, Space Soldiers, not bad in Inferno, not their favorite map, you know, by any means. We look at Cash and Cobble to be those two, and we've already seen one of them
Train as well,
and that was an upset. Train definitely. They looked great on Train earlier versus
really
Heroic,
good
16-5.
Yeah, crazy,
great performance. So now on Inferno, a map we've seen nothing from LDLC apart from a 16-5 loss to Astralis, at least with this roster, and we don't watch Space Soldiers play it. We haven't in a while. So honestly, everything's up in the air. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if LDLC 2-0 the series just because of the fact they're running off the steam that they beat Space Soldiers on their best map, right? So maybe they just steamroll them here. I honestly don't know where this is going. This is going to be the weirdest
body language,
day.
Hands are everywhere.
I like to be flamboyant and just all over the place. Like Space Soldiers T-side, it was a bit messy.
Relevancy, yes.
Yeah.
Well, what is relevant right now is the present, and that being Space Soldiers versus LDLC on Inferno. Calyx going to be investing into double flashbang, and Kit probably going to use those flashbangs towards Banana. Actually, no, goes towards Pit with the double flashbang kit. So where are those flashbangs going to be deployed? Oh my goodness, it's fast mid play. Let's see if Major, Calyx, and also Paz can hold the line here.
Yeah, big kills needed. Calyx, quick shot does land. Major lands 2, and Alex in response as well as Twanu, but it's still a 3v2. Space Soldiers hold the pit, and Calyx holds the line. Oh my god! Every single kill that comes up short is in the favor of Calyx. What a way to start a pistol.
Quickly sends his regards. LDLC as well, of course.
Against the French.
Wow.
What a shot.
Wow.
Skill.
That's one of those ones where you go, oh my god, man, you have to watch my screen. Wow.
Okay.
But where'd you go from that?
16-0. Just pure confidence.
Oh, those grenades maybe. Fast banana play coming out from the likes of LDLC. Calyx, we love you, but unfortunately, Zentaros is stealing the limelight.
Yeah, 2 kills from him. Alex is low in the smoke, not going to shoot him. Very close, however. Third rotation from Paz, but with LDLC slowing on down, they're not going to commit into the site. Well, Zentaros again through the smoke. Okay, there's another from Engine. Why not? Just give us a 5th. Where's Twanu? Holding bottom of Banana. Here comes the push down mid from Space Soldiers, and here comes the lethal execution from Major, I can imagine. Another jumping shot.
So, 2-0 now for Space Soldiers. No bomb plan, obviously, from the flying Turkishman Calyx, denying any chance of a bomb plan on the pistol round, which means Folika once again. And now for Space Soldiers, another round to have efficiency and stacking up that cash going forward. If they can gain, you know, $5,000 each player going into the first buy round, that bodes so well going into the rest of the half. I mean, we spoke already so many times this broadcast today and yesterday how impactful the T-side pistol is to win. for the exact same reason. You want to deny as much economy as you can to the CT side so they don't have AWPs raining across A and B, and also Molotovs as well towards Banana.
All these kills in the favour of Space Soldiers, though. Everything going their way apart from one. Of course, to be expected when you have so little resistance in terms of weaponry on this T side, but confident for Space Soldiers. You know, they struggled in the previous map, very confusing map on Cobblestone, but now they're coming back with a vengeance. They're looking to dominate LDLC as they have been dominating today, aside from Cobble. So 3-0, bye for LDLC now. Utility is pretty good. Tuanu giving up head armor to get that Molotov, though. Could be a bit of a risk with a couple of SMGs at play, but the AWP is actually out for Paz very early on into the match as well, so LDLC don't have a counter to that. Let's see how they react. Yeah,
rare to see as well, Paz AWPing from the get-go. Usually we see it later on into the half once they've tried running the 5-rifle setup.
Yeah.
So, Banana control from Space Soldiers. They still have their Molotovs into play. Engine and Zentaris. Might be seeing a late take towards Banana, but I doubt it. You can see already that Engine goes back towards Coffin, but it could be lining up a flashbang for Zentaris, which I believe he has done. So now Zentaris has control towards top Banana, and that might send Engine towards A.
Oh, that's a good flash, though. Mage forced off the angle, but he gets the molly just in time. So they can't chase him down there. They can't hunt their prey. But Maniac, deep in the apartments, does look like it will be A as they group up. They've still got one player towards Banana to hold that push. Devil can easily throw in a smoke as well from that position. Try and fake something onto B, although maybe it's not a fake because we've got a second player coming up with him. Bomb's still in middle, but Zantara is off angle. Will they have a flash posed for this? They go for the boost, he spots it, but actually it offsets his aim a little bit, so he has to fall back, can't take that fight.
Lining up the top Banana Molotov. But actually the real player of the bomb coming towards Arch. Great molly as well, so well timed. That will deny the Arch push just for a further 6 seconds as the clock winds down. Kalex as well, the headshot angle playing towards Pits. Oh, the collateral as well!
Dirty stuff for Paz. If you needed something to get you the first buy round, that would certainly help. But can they convert it? Because there's still 3 more T's up. Maniac coming out of the apartments, but Kalex is so posed, so ready. As Major and Zantara has also joined the fray, they'll all grab a kill. The Space Soldiers 4-0 on the board. Good start for them, of course, but that's only one buy. You know, early rounds are early rounds. We want to see LDLC go for their buy in the next round. This is just going to be the eco, so pistols, armor, light investment, maybe some utility, but again, another opportunity for Space Soldiers to actually keep the SMGs. I'm very surprised they upgrade that. They swap out the UMP for an M4 on Major. This is the perfect round to run the UMP. If you're going to upgrade it next round. Don't know. Seems like an oversight, in my opinion, but
yeah, I mean, potentially, obviously, if you're nitpicking, then yeah. I mean, obviously, you want to have the SMG as long as you can in terms of the economy, stack up the money. If you die as well with an M4, that you just reimburse yourself from the UMP, that would be rather costly. And there you have it, Kalex does go down.
I mean, that's a great example there. If you're running UMP, you pick up his gun instead of buying up. But hey, you know, like you said, a bit nitpicky. It's fine. Space Soldiers are still in control of this round. It should still be theirs. Alex tries to come out of middle, but it won't work. His boiler actually player gets shut down. Tuanu with just a P250 in the bomb. No head to work with. Zantaris takes the kill. So Space Soldiers 5-0 up. Buy in for LDLC. They've got the cash to play with. They've also got the AWP on Tuanu. That's definitely going to come into this buy round because we've already seen Paz and a filthy couple of frags from him up on Arch. What do we expect from LDLC coming into this buy?
Want to see some Banana control, but they had Banana control in the last buy round, obviously, before Paz clattered them towards Arch. The problem was as well, they could save their Molotovs towards Quad and towards Arch with 35 seconds left, Hugo. The problem is right now, if you're LDLC, do you try and force out more grenades earlier on? Tuanu holding the angle towards mid. Paz peeking in towards Quad, towards the benches, trying to see if anyone's walking up towards middle and gives away the first frag. If he peeks now as well, the timing could be perfect, but scared and paranoid of the boiler pick. As you can see, Maniac is slowly making his way through the stairs as he will fall back. Flashbang comes in and will draw the AWP back on towards the site. So, mid-control in favour now of LDLC. They have Banana control as well. This is the round which LDLC have to win. They have to force out the grenades at this point.
Oh, Zantara is trying to fight the Banana. He will force the T's back, but there's only one of them now. It's Devil. LDLC just trying to get this execute together.
All 3 players in Space Soldiers still have their 3 Molotovs as well. Minute left on the clock here. Smoke towards Arch. Probably thrown out actually by the CT side. Major, Paz, and Kalex all have their Molotovs, and there's 50 seconds left.
Yeah, and Zantara's found that pick on B, so there's the flank and the lurk gone. No faking here for this T side. They have to commit, and as you say, the molly goes down. A second one can be thrown up towards short. Kalex has that in his hand, so this is going to be a real delay. I don't know how he hit that shot just quickly, and he lines up 2 more. Kalex is going to get a collateral and a 4th frag. This man from Pit is a demon to deal with. 6-0 for Space Soldiers.
Yeah, you can see as well for LDLC the thought process behind it, right?
Yeah.
They think, okay, we can force pass back towards mini pit, we can go towards arch, we can try and wrap towards the A site. The problem is right now for LDLC is these Molotovs and Space Soldiers are denying them any chance of going for the plays. They actually want to try and portray. So can they try and force the Molotovs out earlier? Can they try and mimic a push towards quad and force the hand of Space Soldiers, or will it still be so easy? This is actually a really great spot to deny an apps burst as well from Calyx. You dodge the flash from balcony. You know, the one you ricochet off the chimney? You dodge that flash, you're not blind, and then walk into the blender. So, do you like the little small things? But nevertheless, round number 7, 6-0 for Space Soldiers. The boost comes up for Engine as well, so if Zentaros only finds one frag, there's always that insurance policy versus these pistols.
And that's the thing, he gets flash hit. If he can run back and get to sight, the boost, they're not going to check it. They're going to focus on hunting him down. However, now they may check it, because Engine's the only man left up. First player runs past, second player connects a shot. Devil with the response, but Paz can't hit the shot through the smoke, sorry. Bomb down for LDLC, and a good position to be in, considering they are on the force with just pistols and armor. Devil, I mean, just armor and a knife. Found a CC eventually. But this utility's going out for LDLC. Space Soldiers cordoned out of this bomb site. Noise made by Major as he ticks into the molly. Now a bit of aggression. Alex looking to hunt this potentially. Moves to Coffins. A ballsy reposition there, considering there's no smoke for the cross, but Major wasn't ready for it. He is ready for that, however. There's the second. Not going to get the reface, and that should be the round done and dusted. Paz trying to save, but good luck.
Orb.
Given.
Oh, no. There we go. So 2 AK salvage from Space Soldiers and AWP as well. Not only do you have the saved money from the quasi-buy, you know, you're looking at what, $2,000. You then get the round win bonus, $3,500, so you're at 5.5K. You've now saved the weapons from the previous team as well, and you can rebind utility. And they still got $3,000, $4,000 as well for Devil, so great money investment there for LDLC. Not only do they have cash in their bank before the round begins, but as it ends, it stacks up upon it, and they save themselves the rebuy by salvaging the weapons from Space Soldiers. So a great reset into this matchup. Instead of going 7-0 down, spark a life here potentially for LDLC. Maybe the lifeline has extended here on the T side of Inferno, but versus Astralis yesterday, we saw a weakness on their T side. Space Soldiers currently exploiting it as well.
A 6-1 is fine, assuming LDLC can eventually put some rounds on the board, but we need that to happen sooner rather than later. Smoke towards CT. Zentaro's moving into the open, but actually it's going to be a push first from mid for Maniac.
Towards Arch. Yeah, Maniac there. Goes down with a boost from Major. Not throwing the proper smoke potentially. I believe there's one from Boiler that was thrown, but nevertheless. Oh, the push is so perfect. Such a great flashbang. It actually blinds their teammates as well.
Oh, run through CT though. Devil could have gotten away with a really big flank, but he got shut down by Engine. Too ready for it. Run out of ammo to the pistol, but Major comes in with a frag. And with Logan on 50 HP, Engine could just finish us off, but he bounces back towards the back of the site, and Logan's got to chase him down. Flash comes through, Engine's with a peek, and Space Soldiers with the round. Great play from Engine there.
Oh, yeah. How many frags do you find? 2, gets 2 frags, plays it calm, composed, doesn't give up the site as well. It would have been a 1 versus 2, so obviously winnable in that scenario, but does keep his cool and doesn't get overzealous and overfaced with that frag. So 1-7, now 6-run advantage nevertheless for Space Soldiers, but the reset has now come in. Look at the cash for LDLC. They're actually going to go for the quasi-buy. I like this. Doesn't set themselves up for a full buy now, then an eco in the next round. Instead, they get a quasi with some armor, some CZs, and a full buy in the next one. So trying to go back and double dip. They found success last time with the pistols, but this time Zentara is not playing quite overzealous.
Yeah, that nade just is so much damage though, so LDLC really have to be a little more worried now. Squishy targets indeed, even with that armor. And with that early presence from Space Soldiers, thanks to the utility, LDLC just completely give up Banana. Devil, he's going to get hunted as well, so Zantares takes that frag. Space Soldiers a man up. And LDLC looking to take apps control. Potentially this burst through the balcony. We don't have someone playing close. It's only Calyx sitting in the graveyard, so definitely potential there. Calyx, oh, this timing.
Flooding out through apartments, but walking into the crosshair of Engine and Calyx. A great crossfire there. Don't get close to the opposition with their upgraded pistols. They stay far back. Calyx is well playing counter flash because he's crouched underneath. Easy pickings there. But now they saved. I say saved. They went for the quasi-buy for this exact reason, Hugo, so they could buy now, but they're not buying. So are we seeing a pause? No.
There it is.
They're buying so late, but okay. buy comes in. Could have been good to see a pause there. They're 8-1 down, trying to think what they want to do into this one. But nevertheless, the buy comes through. Round number 10, 7-round deficit now for LDLC. They've tried so much.
It just makes you think they put too money into the Quasi. Maniac got a Mac 10. Now look at him at his money. He has a flashbang. He didn't have anything else at the start of the round, just a flashbang. Maybe a bit too much investment on said Quasi, but Xantares, look at this. Fast into the, not connector, into the banana. He'll take Devil, and Logan gets caught in the volley as well. That's never fun.
Yeah. Logan, unfortunately, the new addition to the roster.
Unfortunately,
definitely feeling the heat. Feeling the heat, yeah. So 4 versus 3. Calyx has been so strong towards pit. Oh, does he see the head? I don't think he does. And unfortunately, Maniac gets 1 for 1, so is traded out eventually. It is going to be the man advantage, nevertheless, for Space Soldiers. 3 versus 2. Man advantage now as they walk in, trying to waltz in. That's Alex. 1 versus 1 now between him and Engine.
Yeah, but he's going to hit the smoke. That will surely force this rotation from Major as well coming round. Engine spots the head. Will he find Alex dead? No, he's getting shot through the wall. Major's response is with a nade, and that dunks. But with that bomb plant going down, Major, he could have gone for the fight there. But he's going to wait for his teammate. Rather play the retake than play the risk. Tuanu in a 1v2. They've gone for the boost, I think, or at least they looked like they were going to go for it. Tuanu's actually trying to hunt for a bit of a kill here. He doesn't know where the second player is coming from, but can assume at this point, with no one having been seen, maybe they're both coming from CT. There's a Molotov. Still no presence from Banana, so he knows at this point they're both coming together. And now he's got to line up both kills. If he can get a collateral, that'd be great. But there's the first frag. Oh, no, he switches to the molly, but Paz already climbed the wall. And Space Soldiers, they just have time for the defuse. Even with 7 HP, Major makes it out.
Desperate times now for LDLC. Feeling of despondency as well for the French because they've tried it all. They've tried the Apps burst, they've tried to go up Arch, they get denied by Paz's AWP, they've tried again, they got denied by the Molotovs, they go up through Quad. You know, Engine and Calyx just have such strong crossfires there. You go towards the B site, you're walking into Xantares, so pick your poison at this point.
Yeah. Well, never an easy approach.
Yeah, and the only 1 round they've won here was an eco.
That's a good point. So buy to buy, Space Soldiers are 100% right now, and LDLC definitely not looking 100%. But I mean, this is the thing. Like, this match could have just been a, you know, this is what we expected on Cobble. Yeah. Now coming into Inferno, a bit confusing, but this is what should be happening, judging off of all the results we've seen from LDLC so far in EPL, apart from the previous map. You know, the 0-4 score says enough. Space Soldiers stomping them on Inferno isn't too surprising. Just shows maybe Cobble is a bit of an off map for Space Soldiers for some reason. I'd love to know why, because that is usually where they are in their element.
Well, AWP again for Paz. Of course, for Space Soldiers, they have so much cash to work with. An abundance of money means they can always have the full arsenal they wanted to. And right now for LDLC, the quasi-buy will come out. They're at the maximum round loss bonus, I believe, or soon to be. So they can afford the CZs. 1 player towards apartments is going to be Maniac once again. They have a player in boiler, that's Alex, so they can go for a mid-boiler take. But Xantares, hello, finds that frag onto Alex. The flashbang comes in, but it's far too late.
What can you do against that? Never expecting that kind of push at such a random point in the round. No flashbang, just walking straight up to the gunfight. Xantares, hungry for more, but the flash lands behind him as he turns around. Bit awkward. Luckily, he won't be punished for it. LDLC don't commit with a push. Instead, they look to wrap Arch, and that's where the AWP sits. Smoke to fade, re-smoke to come down. That will certainly make LDLC change their mind. They will throw their own Arch smoke just a little bit deeper so they can push, but Paz can push too. Tag is not enough, though. He gets hunted by Devil. Xantares trying to spray desperately through the smoke, but he's being wrapped on the library. He's got to be aware. He's got his teammate covering down the... What? Xantares, he didn't know they got into library. He's just going to get overwhelmed. Engine needs to get some big kills here, but he only finds 1. Logan takes a gun away and can pick it back up, leaving just Major in the back of B.
He's not clearing the site.
Oh, no.
He hasn't cleared B.
Do they know? They have no idea. First frag.
AWP onto Devil, though, towards Ruin. He has to find the frag. If not, he misses the flick. Oh, he landed it. Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's a player behind him. The X-ray was still up because the player was behind him. I thought the same. It's fine, but they have to get the plant, and they will because Calyx comes in just 2 seconds too late. But both players think, both players low. There's the first and the second flow. Calyx takes both kills. And a 10th round for Space Soldiers. Surprise, surprise.
Makes it look so easy. So double digits already now for Space Soldiers. 10-1. Well, 9-round deficit now for LDLC. The bomb was planted, so that's some consolation, a concession at that. I mean, it's not going in their favour as it is, but they can afford an AWP now for Tuanu, so maybe that's the difference maker. We've already seen the AWP interplay from Tuanu. But I mean, what do? You have Xantares peeking potentially 2 over ZSC towards Banana. You could try challenge Xantares, but apart from that, there isn't really too much room for success. You have Pads opening towards middle. You have Xantares and Engine towards B, who aren't really... Well, it's a hard call to make. Very hard call to make. So
Calyx actually tried to throw the AWP at the map, but you can't do that in CT spawn. You can't throw AWPs over that wall. Or anything, for that matter. Nothing over
God,
the
the
wall.
world's becoming so regulated now, isn't it?
I know, how dare they?
I know.
This PC culture. But that means there's an AWP in spawn. If LDLC get there, I don't know why that would help. They're on a full buy anyway, but either way, something maybe to work with for this T's tide. They need anything they can get, because Xantares, again, that's Alex. He's got to be mad. I'm mad, and I'm not even playing. That's 2 rounds in a row, Snods.
Yeah, I mean, as well, when you consider the fact that Alex was the difference maker on Cobblestone. I mean, they're just falling apart one by one like dominoes at this point.
Except they're not really knocking each other over. Space Soldiers are just knocking them down. Engine, another kill onto Devil. He's going to line up some damage through the smoke, and it gets finished off by Major. Both kills, both headshots. 11 rounds to Space Soldiers. I don't see this slowing down. I don't see this ending.
Yeah, I mean, 12 rounds being played. No one at... Oh, actually, you have one player at 6 kills. It's Logan. But yeah, I mean, Alex was...
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't even look at the score.
Exactly.
That really does show you how much is going on. How many deaths Space Soldiers have? 3, 4, 6. There's no deaths on Space Soldiers.
After 12 rounds being played out, that's ridiculous. So, forced by for LDLC, they have to force something. They have to try and force an 11-4 scoreline. But again, first frag found, second frag as well found. Alex goes down before he has any chance of an impact. You've also got Pads warping towards middle, so if there's any chance of a trade frag, it wasn't going to happen.
This is the danger when you're up against Space Soldiers on 11-1 scoreline. They're so confident. These pushes are constant. Xantares flicking to the head of Devil, even trying to kill his teammate in the process. Leave him alone. He's a savage. Major as well, his 3rd kill of the round. Again, another headshot, no shock there. Major's so good at these headshots right now. Tuanu will trade, but it's a small consolation.
4 players surviving then for Space Soldiers. 12-1. Round number 14. And a quick game to end tonight. To end the night, it seems. Yeah, I mean...
I know we've had a long overtime game into double OT. That was an hour and 45. Now we've got a short game, about...
20 minutes?
25, yeah.
Well, this is the thing. Alex was so paramount in the success of getting the first map win for LDLC, right?
Yeah.
He was the one that kick-started their revolt back into the match. They were 6-1 down. Alex had a 3K entry towards the site. Alex with a 1 versus 3. Alex had a 1 versus 2 as well at the early portion of the game. So you take Alex out of the equation. Yeah, and the 1v2, sorry. You take Alex out of the equation, and this is what you're left with.
Yeah, and no one has stepped up to replace that as well. We've not got anyone in LDLC above 6 kills.
They can boost over this smoke, I think.
Ooh. Will they go for it, though?
Just going to be leaving Major there alone towards the cubby, but actually Maniac. Oh, the timing there unfortunate, but Calyx wins the duel, of course he does, towards Pit. 5 versus 4 now. CZ still in the play for Devil. But rotation coming in from Engine, leaving Xantares alone towards B. I'll do the same, to be honest. You have Devil alone towards Banana with a CZ, but apart from that, your rifles and your SMGs are towards A, but what impact are they really having?
Oh, what's this for Space Soldiers? Double rotation, 3-man A setup. Paz then finds a kill, and that will switch things up. They move the players back towards the A site, so we only have a 2-man B setup. Xantares has found the last player. Paz killed 3 guys there on A as well. So LDLC with rifles, not an Antico, with rifles couldn't kill Paz. So Space Soldiers again, another round on the board, and not much to say, Snods. We've had these games on the B stream. It's very common.
I think we've had 2 good, no, 2 Hellraisers good games and 1 LDLC. So yeah, 3 good games out of what? 12?
Yeah, 2 days of, this is our 12th game.
Yeah, my goodness, so...
When you say good, we mean close, obviously, but, you know, that usually equates together. This is not a good game, not for LDLC, at least. Space Soldiers, again, man advantage into this round 4-on-3. Logan going to at least get the trade up towards Banana, but it comes at a cost. He's 3 HP, ding from Xantares. Even when he dies, he gets a bit of a headshot before he does.
Smoke fading as well, or failing, sorry, towards Banana because the Molotov meant that it blossomed too early. Oh, there's a one-way for him.
Oh, that's awesome. Does he realize? Does he know? He's got to move forward, so actually can't take advantage, because the option with that molly is either fall back and give up the site potentially, or fight it, sorry. And at 13-1, you know he's going to fight it. But these 3 players about to meet their maker, Major at the corner, Paz at the back. Molotov can come down. And we've still got Paz with a full set of utility here. Like, this isn't an issue. He's not even going to opt for it. He just wants to take the fight. Logan there, very low. One shot's all they need. It doesn't matter what gun, but Paz chooses for the AWP. However, it won't connect. Smoke to put out the molly. Cleverly so keeps him alive, but Major can't step up. Now Paz needs to go absolutely massive because his teammate's too far away to save him now. As Logan finds another entry on 3 HP, Calyx is now left in a 1v3. Pushing up through Banana, there's Maniac.
No.
And don't count him out of this. Molotov towards the back box is going to force out a player. Nay could even take a kill here at this point. It does. Logan dead. Now a 1v1. Tuano on 29 points of health, and Calyx still with a smoke to work with and a kit. He's not rushed for time. He just needs to find his position, and he does. Calyx with a 3k, and Space Soldiers with 14.
I'm not sure which player died first in the 1 versus 3, but it's their fault essentially. I think it was Fallen that said it actually. When you see the 2 versus 4s or the 1 versus 3s, for example, it's always the first players that die. It's their fault, not the player that's left in the 1 versus 1.
No, because they got put in the awkward situation by the person that died.
So, yeah, I mean, once again, after plants for LDLC, where we saw the same versus Astralis and Inferno, actually, Hugo, where they're after plant positions. They're never in positions to trade their kills, or trade their deaths, sorry. It's never in a position where they die, their teammates there, you can swing right and get the trade frag. They die in isolation, and obviously it leads to very one-sided affairs. And what was that, 14-1 half?
Yeah, 14-1 half. Pretty dominant. Nothing else you really need if you're Space Soldiers. Instilling confidence back into the roster, which was maybe lost in Cobblestone, and showing they're not tilting, which is awesome, of course. You know, losing your best map to a team that's currently 0-4 in Pro League. Yeah. At least they regain composure for this last one of the day. If they take this, looking very good, Space Soldiers are 3-1 up after their first day. Definitely not a bad debut to Pro League.
And this is the thing. Yes, Space Soldiers look great. They're going to go 3-1 after this matchup's finished. So great start for them, but I mean, a 1-5 start. Just looking at the scores as well. 16-5, 16-5, 16-2, we're in a 14-1 half. I mean, for LDLC, I love the team, love the players, but something isn't right. No, where's the direction of this team? Who do you base the team around?
It doesn't exist.
There's no Zentaras, Calyx, do you know what I mean? Alex is the player, but you can see right now, you can't be incredible every single game.
Yeah, and he's not, you know, this is a very new adjustment, right? He's never had to be going, oh, okay, I have to be the star player now, you know? It was more of a kind of consistent roll across the board, and the existence being able to put up kills while cooling. That's something else to talk about. Devil, I've not seen him, I'd say he's second best player on the team at this point, but yeah, with him cooling, now he's really not killing anything. I'm not noticing him top of the board. Like, he actually has been in LDLC. He was consistently second, third place in the board when Existence was on this roster because he wasn't cooling. Now, I'm just seeing him near the bottom. I don't know what's going on. At least Tuanu's making up for it in the pistol round with a kill down mid to Major, but he's still got utility up for Space Soldiers and plenty of it.
5 versus 4, no kits run out for LDLC, so they go for the aggressive play.
Yeah.
It works out in netting themselves the first frag from Tuanu. Leaving Maniac alone towards the B side could be an overstep. Potentially, but a minute 25 seconds left on the clock, and Space Soldiers are expecting more aggression. They have 2 smokes. They can actually smoke towards Arch and towards Minipit if they want to go for a Apps burst and a quad play as well towards the A side, or they can go back towards B and smoke Coffin and CT. So interesting to see whether actually they do end their round with a minute left on the clock.
Devil, beginning his rotation, although that doesn't make sense. No, he's just going to hold Arch from a more passive angle. Of course, with Maniac pushed all the way down Bananas, LDLC know this is an A play right now. That's why they have 4 players in position. So this should be their round. All things, you know, taken into account with the setup, but Space Soldiers are a surprising team to say the least.
They're going to go back B.
This is clever. Maniac's dead, and Antares found him deep in B, so now they can just run onto the site. They've used their smokes on A, so there's nothing for the cross, but Antares has a USP, and that's dangerous enough. God. Devil decapitated. Alex in position to try and catch something with a flashbang is just too good. It allows the bomb to cross, and it can go down for Space Soldiers with 3 players in a banana post plant. This round is almost impossible for LDLC.
4 versus 3. Zentaras does go down. Engine gets the trade frag though, and it gets a second as well. The burst fire clock. 1 versus 3. Ooh, that's fun one. Trying to line up a second as well. The new addition here to LDLC, trying to see if he can show his worth in his chance in the limelight. Goes for the tap, draws at the peak as well from Engine, but unfortunately giving away his hand that is off the bomb.
Yeah, surely no way Engine loses this, and he doesn't. A master with the Glock. That is something that Engine is at least known for. So good at these T-side pistol rounds. 3 kills from him, 3 headshots from him. 15 rounds of Space Soldiers. Obviously, the force till the game is over for LDLC. There's not a single dollar they can spare. CZ's P250 armor, bit of a utility. Some AGs in fact, so maybe they're going for the nade stack down mid. They have got 4 players on A early on, so yeah, it looks like a nade stack, but I mean, Are Space Soldiers going to expect it? Probably. Major sits towards the bottom of the ramp. Not 1 point of damage with those HE grenades, despite 4 being thrown down. And now Space Soldiers just hold for the CT aggression that they know is coming. With the nades come pushes, and with the pushes come death. All in the favor of Space Soldiers. No frag for the CT side, and no rounds either. It's a 16-1 to end the night of Pro League.
And there you have it. Space Soldiers taking that second map as we expected. We were expecting 2-0. Well, I wouldn't say
who knows?
Not
hoping,
I know what you mean. I know what you
hoping
mean.
they would at least come back after that pretty humiliating loss on Cobblestone.
Yeah, I mean, well, good sides to both of these wins, right? First win for LDLC and Pro League, which means they have something to work with, even though it might be a lot. At least there's some positivity there, and they can say, okay,
Cobblestone's our map, maybe.
Exactly. And going forward as well, doesn't mean that people just ban out LDLC's Cobblestone, who knows, but yeah, and for Space Soldiers as well, great start in Pro League. Their debut here, finally after seasons, and oh, this play is incredible.
Yeah, oh, look at this jump shot. If you missed the start of this game, watch this kill, this next kill from Calyx. If it's caught, yeah. This jump shot. Oh, not that one. Oh.
Oh.
You hate to see it, or not see it, who knows.
Well,
great shot from Paz, though. Collaterals. Lots of highlights this map, despite this being a very one-sided affair. We had a few cool clips.
But yeah, I mean, it comes into the fact that, what, there was 5 kills onto one player, that was Logan, after 12 rounds being played. It really goes to show how one-sided this was. Calyx as well, so strong at retaking the B-bomb site. 1 versus 2 and a 1 versus 3 to end the half as well, 14-1. So, as we were saying earlier, the good things here for Space Soldiers is so many seasons of MDML. They come in now to Pro League and they show confidence, they play well, 3-1 start. It wasn't the best, wasn't the perfect record, but such a strong play versus Heroic is going to be great. Yeah,
3-1 is nothing to complain about, even though you can look at it on paper and go, oh, we lost to LDLC, a team that we should be beating, a team that everyone else is beating, a team that we just 16-1. A 3-1, regardless of who you're playing, is an awesome start for a team in their debut of Pro League. There's plenty more games for Space Soldiers to play. There's plenty more days of Pro League. Obviously, we're only in the first week here. So I don't think Space Soldiers are worried. I think they're actually confident after that matchup, especially after that 16-1.
Well, that does conclude the night, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
We had some good games and some very one-sided matches as well.
As always, here on the stream.
Of course. We weren't expecting for me, the highlight of the night is the Space Soldiers Heroic game. I wasn't expecting such a one-sided match. I thought it would go 1-1. I thought Train could go in favor of Heroic, but, you know, with the Rabino coming in, it felt like maybe Space Soldiers too much of a task too early on.
Well, not only that being the surprise, Hellraiser's taking a 2-0 win versus Fnatic. That's a pretty good deal, right?
Oh,
Fnatic
God,
now 0-2 versus Pals, and 0-2 versus Hellraisers. Fnatic is 0-4 down.
And they were first.
They were first last regular season in Pro League, so that's a big surprise.
With Golden first as well, so.
Wow, big change for Fnatic at least. Maybe they can pull it back. Obviously, they're not the only team. LDLC struggling. We've actually had AGO play G2 on the mainstream as well. I'm very interested to check out how that has
I really
gone.
want to see how that went.
We'll have a look when we're off, but I think this is it for us either way. We'll be back tomorrow, obviously with some more matches. Let's have a look at the schedule to find out what matches we have for tomorrow. If we can get them up on screen, we can enjoy. I'm very excited. This is the best part of the night to me. I love to work out what we're doing. AGO FaZe, I love that.
Oh, we got the Danish Derby.
Danish Derby indeed. Heroic, Astralis, and NiP Space Soldiers. These are some awesome games.
Wow, is that we got some banging matchups?
We got the Cash Gods versus the Cash Gods. We've got the Danes, and we've got the Underdogs versus the should-be major winners. Some would say.
And on the mainstream as well, G2 Fnatic. And Fnatic NIP, so tomorrow is really the test for Fnatic. They have to get wins on the board. They've fallen short versus Hellraisers. A very tough start as well to the second season. My second season of Pro League, but the seventh season
of Pro League on the second day.
How many hours are we in now? Nearly 7? It gets tough.
Only for you. Speak for yourself, Snods.
Yeah,
I never waver. I never waver. Either way, that is it from us tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in, and shout out again to ESEA, obviously, for running the MDL, having these teams come up through ESEA and
developing the talent.
Exactly, showing what AGO and Space Soldiers can do in these matchups. We're going to see a little bit more from those teams as well. So check out ESEA or play.esea.net as well.
Of course,
And either way, we're going to be going for tonight. Any final words, Snods, for this Valentine's Day?
Have a great night. Don't get too drunk and enjoy work tomorrow. Don't have a hangover.
I thought you were going to propose to me. Either way, we'll see you tomorrow, bright and early in the evening for Pro League Season 7. 5 PM CET. See you there.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Intel, Betway, Pay Safeguard, Logitech G, Mountain Dew League, Xfinity, and ESEA.
Incendiary out.
Did I seriously get that dude in smoke?
Yo.
Oh my.
Game, record, and stream without compromise. An Intel Core i7.